in front of me.
Take a picture with your phone.
You go ahead and get a picture, honey. There comes a time in every traveler's life
When it's time to get back on the road.
and that time for us
Is now.
it's time for us to shove off and hit a new country.
In fact, a country we've never been to before.
So look, we are super excited and super stoked to go, but
We have an airplane to catch in 2 days' time.
that's in another country.
Yeah, and no clear route on how we're getting there yet.
We got no hotel rooms booked, no Airbnbs, a bus ticket.
But it all starts with that thing that we must do before we travel, and that's packing.
Now there are quite a few different techniques and schools of thought when it comes to packing. There's the grab it and go, which is my favorite technique. But if you need extra room inside of your luggage, there's another thing you can do called the roll and go, where you roll your luggage, you roll outfits together, roll up everything you got and place it into your suitcase neatly. This gives you a lot more room inside of your suitcase as opposed to the traditional folding method. And it kind of keeps your clothes wrinkle-free, kind of. But again, the biggest benefit to this method is the space that you save inside of your luggage. All right, y'all, our journey begins. We're heading off to another country. Let's do it, baby.
Let's go.
So, my people, we are going into Peru by bus.
There's expectation and then there's reality. We came out to scout out the bus we wanted to take and found out that there's only one bus that takes us from this location to the location we want to go to. But by the time we went to purchase tickets, the bus was full. We had to completely change our schedule. We had planned to have a lovely dinner with Jewel and her family. Shout out to Jewel. But that change up at the bus station changed all of our plans.
Yeah, that was a curveball we didn't see coming. We knew for sure that we were going to be able to grab us a bus straight on through.
We thought. We also planned to do some extra shooting on that last day. We had to nix that as well and pack up earlier than we anticipated.
It's the freestyles. The other thing that really kind of made us a little bit uncomfortable was not having any tickets to our final destination.
Yeah, there were a few things that were up in the air. Those were the bus tickets, but also where we were staying on particular evenings when we arrived to certain locations. So we just kind of went with the flow.
Went with the flow and believed that we were going to be able to book as we went along.
But not only that, we have a flight to catch in 2 days that's already booked. So the alternative was finding a bus that can get us a little close to that city and then another bus that can take us all the way there.
So hopefully we can get to that city, get us some accommodations, spend the night, and then make it to our airplane day after tomorrow. It's a party, y'all. It was an overcast day, and the 4-hour ride to Huaquillas was nothing special. But we were excited the entire way.
We made it to Huaquillas and bless the Lord because we needed a bus to go to Huaquillas, and as soon as we got off of the bus, we found the right ticket counter to ask, and they had a bus leaving within 30 minutes. So glad we didn't have to wait hours. So right now, we're just waiting about 10 more minutes until our bus comes, and we'll be departing from here.
All right, leg 2 of our little adventure. We made it to Huaquillas, and we were able to grab a direct bus to Huaquillas. And we're gonna spend the night there and then go over to the next town that's over in Peru. This was a really, really smooth process. I'm thankful, very thankful that we were able to get off one bus and jump right onto another bus. All right, you guys, we arrived to our first major destination in Huaquillas. This is a border city, and it's a thirsty border city, boy. As soon as you get off that bus, you just get mobbed, man. We had to negotiate for 10 minutes to get a taxi, but we made it to our Airbnb. We're here safely. We'll chill out for one night here, then we're heading to Peru tomorrow.
We are in Huaquillas, y'all, the border town. This is where we needed to be to get to the next stop to cross the border. Because it's the border town. So we're trying to find some food right now, and you know, people are out and about. We're just trying to pick which one is best for us tonight.
It's definitely a vibrant town. Not my flavor though. A little bit too much activity. A little bit too thirsty for money. But you know, nice little lady spot. We're heading over to the Peruvian border to get our visas cleared up before we get on this bus this afternoon to head over to the Tumbes. I guess the bus just goes straight through, and this will be our best, most affordable, and wisest opportunity. Painless?
Painless, yeah. It's pretty serious up in there. All right, behind me, we're standing at the visa immigration office to go into Peru. Our Airbnb host recommended that we go ahead and handle this ahead of time. But when you come here, you kind of have to get stamped out of Ecuador and then stamped to get into Peru. But we're not even leaving to go to Peru yet until a few more hours, so we have to go back to our Airbnb. We're hoping that it wasn't a mistake to do this a few hours earlier, so we'll see what happens, but we'll be back here in a few hours.
Later we found that the only bus that can enter into Peru from Ecuador must originate from Guayaquil. We had to find our own way into Peru. So in the highlands, they're like chatty. You know what I'm saying? They're cordial. Not friendly, but cordial. All throughout Quito, you'll see a lot of that. Over in like the other highlands, over there by Cuenca, you notice people are a bit more friendly, but kind of standoffish also. They're super tribal. And if you ain't part of the clique, they're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're just another foreigner, whatever. But as you get closer to the coast, you find a more friendly people. Hard exterior, but friendly people. But here, as we're edging these border towns of Peru and Ecuador, man, not a whole bunch of smiles at all. It is super transactional. The people, you know, not chatty, not a whole bunch of open smiles and stuff like that. Just super transactional so far.
Perfect case in point, we arrived to this border town city in the evening, and there was like an immediate rush in the air. There was an energy that was really anxious and that was really fast paced, and taxi drivers are coming up to you immediately. People who don't look like taxi drivers are like shouting out names of different cities or countries, like, hey, Peru, Peru, Peru. You want to go to Tumbes, Tumbes, Tumbes? You want to go Machala, Machala, Machala? The game is to get you frazzled. Sometimes you have to be very assertive, okay? Take a step back if you need to, and be willing to walk away. All right, let that other person know that you're not gonna make a hasty decision just because their energy is hasty.
I ain't giving you shit.
It's a really interesting dynamic that's easy to get caught up in, but you have to be able to hold your own and kind of slow down what's going on so that you're making the right decision for you. So we are at the edge of Huaquillas and the border, trying to get to Puente Internacional, and they stopped us right here at a market where we have to get out and get our belongings carted to Puente Internacional. So, let's go.
This strong young man is doing it for
I know, más fuerte. quite interesting what's happening.
Yeah. What's your nombre, man? What's your nombre? It's all downhill. That's a plus.
True. So we're in the middle of what looks like just a kind of a commerce center, different markets, fresh produce that you can get here. Our cart of luggage isn't the only cart that's down here. So we see people who are pushing carts, pushing kind of wagons like these that carry different maletas also. So this is a regular thing that happens here at the border town. It's just very interesting to kind of be a part of it and get our stuff to Peru. But if that's what it takes, it's all right.
Get in front of me, get in front of me.
Take a
Walk
picture
in.
with your phone.
You go ahead and get a picture, honey. Un momento, un momento. My wife. I don't know why, but I love the frantic activity. You good? Okay, you're good. ¿Dónde es oh shit, Estados Unidos, Michigan. We're in the gray area between Ecuador and Peru right now. Need this in my life. ¿Cuánto cuesta, hombre? $5? You got más grande? Oh, gracias. All right. Hey, baby, you get in front of me, sweetheart. Get in front of me. Get right behind him. This was our first time being stopped by Border Patrol, and by our interaction, it would appear that they 100% didn't expect us to have our paperwork in order.
¿Y del Ecuador la salida?
Sí.
Okay, these two.
Pardon?
¿De dónde eres?
Estados Unidos. Michigan y Florida, but Ecuador for
Just answer the question.
5 meses.
¿Todo bien?
Todo bien.
All right, muchas gracias.
Give me a second. Okay. Gracias.
Chao, gracias. So now, I'm glad we did get our stuff this morning, because going through, we just had all our stuff checked. Get in front of me, honey. In front of him. As we crossed the border, there were several taxi drivers waiting with various different prices to carry us off the tumbes. This guy had the best price. ¿Todos 10?
Sí.
Para dos.
Para dos?
Sí.
Let's go. Sí. This guy was sitting with a friend of his who tried to charge us double. Yeah, what do you say?
You have $10.
Tombes, total, yeah, that's it. Gracias. Yep. We really appreciated our street concierge. So yes, I tipped him 3 times what he asked for and wished him the best. Ah, okay.
La Puente, ¿ese es?
Puente ya es de Perú, pero.
Perú.
Perú? Sí.
Gracias.
Gracias. Sí. He said they clock this road all day. Ah. Right. Correcto. 1, 2, 3. Hola. There it is. Ah.
Perfecto.
Hey! I did it. We were happy to have finally arrived in the border city of Tumbes, Peru. From here, we're a short plane ride away from our ultimate destination, Lima. All right, you guys, we are in Tumbes, which is a border town, pretty cool little town, you guys. Lots of tourists here because of the beaches that are around. But we're headed to the airport right now to go into Lima. We're now at hour number 53. Looking forward to landing in our final destination for our home for now situation.
Can't wait.
Hey, we're at the airport in Tumbes. Let me give you guys a tour of the airport. It's massive. Ridiculous, right?
15.
We're 15, right? So do we want to go to the back? Oh wow, okay. Wow, I know, right? Y'all, we made it. We're in the city and so happy to be in the city. Not a small town fellow, y'all. It just don't work out. It's like some shoes that's too tight. Anyway, we're in the city. We're walking it out. Got some Chinese food. It's late. It's only our second meal of the day. It's about 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
No, it's like 12:30.
12:30 at night. Signing out. We made it though.
We made it. We'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Buenas noches.